Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? This is John Mason. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, and that is a time we pay our respects to all the women in our lives, our mothers, and our wives, and our girlfriends, and our sisters, and every other woman we come across. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. And if we want the best for the women in our lives, we must protect their reproductive rights. There are all these states going around that places the most onerous restrictions on abortions. Like, you can only have an abortion after so many weeks before you even know, the woman even knows that there's a fetus inside of her. And you remembered Katie Britt, the senator from Arkansas, who had this very bad case of ham acting after Biden's State of the Union address. Is that the best the Republicans can do? Well, anyway, she has this bright idea of a database. She's proposing this bill that would establish a database for all women who are pregnant. Hello, hello, hello. John Mason. How's everybody? Hope you're well. Donald Trump is trying to make our military his own personal goon squad, like he's had with ICE and Customs and Border Protection. A couple of days ago, several Democratic members of the House and Senate put out a video urging military personnel to not obey illegal orders that they might be given. And to remind them that their oath is to the Constitution of the United States and not whatever that inmate lurking around the Oval Office. And after that, Trump goes on his Truth Social rag of the social media thing and calls them traitors who should be hung. It all fits in with earlier this year when Pete Hegseth called in every admiral and every general into Quantico and told them how to be fighting men, how to not be so woke, and don't worry about civil and human rights in the ranks. Then Trump gets on stage and tells them they got use America's cities as like practice for invading nations, something like that. You had the big cities with heavy minority populations, or as the phrase is now, majority minority, run by Democratic mayors and city councils. And it also fits in with Trump's fascination with dictators like Putin, Xi Jinping, Viktor Orban, Kim Jong-un, and now Mohammed bin Salman, who is the de facto dictator of Saudi Arabia, who, according to all the intelligence assets, ordered the assassination, dismemberment, and acid burning of the Washington Post journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Trump wants to be a dictator, just like like Ben Salman and just like Orban and Putin and Xi and Kim Jong-un. But fortunately, we, the American people, are bucking up against Trump's trend towards dictatorship. What with the massive Democratic victories in this year's elections, and now even some Republican members of the House and Senate are turning against him by voting for the resolution demanding the release of the Epstein files. In other words, he's doing a lousy job at being a dictator. So let's keep the pressure up. Let us continue our fight against Trump's tyranny, or wannabe tyranny. Let's keep demonstrating, keep voting, keep educating ourselves about the issues, and get out there and vote. And this way we'll put some starch in the spines of Democratic and Republican Congress members to stand up to Trump. Okay, that's it for now. Now, advertisements. All this work I do with my blog and my podcast and my videos and my poetry and my fiction, they're all work. And I need to be paid for my work. It costs money to put this material onto these various platforms, and I need to be compensated and hopefully raise it to a higher level. So, please get on my website, johnomason.com, and click either the PayPal button or the Buy Me a Coffee button, and see what I can give. I would greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thanks. And also, my novel, Soldier of the Cross, is available on Amazon.com. It is the story of David Lucas, who, as a young man in the early 60s, is a drunk and a whore chaser and a school bully. He gets in trouble in the army. He comes out of the army a fanatical, born-again Christian, just wanting to be a manly, manly man for Jesus. But how he goes about it leads him into trouble. Do please pick it up. Soldier of the Cross on Amazon.com. And also, Hipperific is a lovely little CBD product store located on Snyder Avenue near 15th Street in South Philadelphia. There you'll find some of the finest cannabis-infused products. Gummies and candies and drinks and teas and flour, hand sanitizer, lip balm, and dog treats. Dog treats. Look them up, please. HemperificLLC.com. And also, my beloved career and business coach, Michelle Snow. Michelle is excellent in helping you develop your professional career or small business. Let you know what you're doing right, where you need work, and help you network with other up-and-coming entrepreneurs and professionals. Please look her up. GrowWithSnow.com. Okay? Alrighty then. Like I said, remember that the military, sir, is to defend the people and the Constitution of the United States. It was never supposed to be the gang of thugs, the leg breakers for Donald Trump. If anybody has loved ones in the military, please remind them of their oath to the Constitution. Do not wage war on your own people. Okay? That's it. Have a lovely weekend. A happy Thanksgiving. Shabbat Shalom. Bye.